So there are so many speculations around NEET 2027. How will be the paper? Now, what are the reasons why NEET 2027 can be one of the most difficult NEET exams till date? Let's discover this in this session. So I am going to discuss what are the challenges which NEET 2027 is bringing to you. So this session is for all those students who are preparing for NEET 2027, class 12 dropper students or later exams also. Also, or for all those students who are taking online classes or those who are going for the offline batches as well. So listen to me very carefully for the next 10-12 minutes. So why NEET 2027 exam can be very difficult? What are the challenges that this exam is bringing along with it? Let's discover these challenges so that we can strategize how to work on it and win over them. Challenge number one, guys. Challenge number one is the level of exam, level of paper. So we have already seen that NTA is throwing lots of googlies on us, right? So we cannot really trust that the exam will be of mediocre level or it will be very easy this time, because now NEET 2026 was made very difficult, so it will compensate NEET 2027 by making it easy, or whether it is already making it in CBT, so that is why the NEET 2027 exam will be easy. We don't know. Rather, what we have seen, the pattern, the evolution of the paper that we are seeing from past few years is that every year some or the other subject is getting more difficult or more tricky or lengthy. 2025 biology exam was difficult, and this time they have thrown physics and chemistry googly on us, right? Such difficult paper, such unexpected paper. Now, the point is, for NEET 2027, we have to prepare ourselves in all the best possible ways in a very balanced manner. We have to be very clear that physics, chemistry, biology, everything can be difficult, and we have to practice ourselves, practice according to that. Are we getting that? You have to balance your preparation, guys. Don't get misled that, okay, this year physics was difficult, next year also physics will be difficult. We don't know. Or it might be that all the three subjects will be of difficult level. Are you getting that? So please make sure. And if this year also, I know most of us, we are tagging biology as a very easy paper. It was little lengthy, but it was easy. But we have seen NTA has given us a direction that it will start asking some very unexpected questions, very numerical based questions. Who has thought that this year we'll get a numerical on this numerical LT is equal to L naught ERT? We were never expecting this question, right? So unexpected questions have been given this year also. So we have to be well prepared for every level of the paper for NEET 2027. Challenge number two that comes along for this NEET 2027 is because of the CBT mode that it is getting shifted into, right? Now, as I've already told you, CBT is different. The first time I took CBT, it was very different. Like I went with a very naive and immature mindset that, okay, what is going to be different? Instead of bubbling, I just have to put it on the screen. No, the very feel of the paper and the feel of the screen is entirely different, guys. Entirely different. So yes, that feel matters. That feel is the important criteria which differentiates a normal test from a NEET exam. Isn't that so? The same question, if it comes in your classroom test, you can easily solve it. But that same simple question can actually trick you when it is in the NEET exam. So it is the feel that matters. So the feel of the paper and the feel of the screen is going to be different. Second challenge is that question reviewing in the CBT mode is going to be entirely different. See, when we are solving the paper in the pen and paper mode, we can always mark the questions, that put question mark, and we'll come back to that question once the whole paper is done. Now, how are we going to manage those things in the CBT mode? That is going to be a challenge. So guys, please listen to me carefully. You have to read the instructions very properly. So whether you have to flag the questions to for the reviewing purpose, or it is done and you've put a stamp that okay, now you don't want to review it. So you have to practice these things before the real NEET exam, right? So reviewing the question is going to be a challenge. There are students who fail to read instructions properly. So that is going to be challenge number 3. Challenge number 4 is that now in the CBT mode, you cannot underline the keywords. What will happen? We might tend to miss on the keywords. Why do we keep on telling you underline, encircle the keywords? Is it asking true or untrue or not true? So that while going through the question, you don't miss on the keywords, you don't miss what the real question is, right? But now when you're solving the same question in the CBT mode, you will not be able to do that. There is a huge tendency that when you are marking the answer and when you're solving the question, you might miss on not true, not word, and you will tick on, you will solve the question as finding the true statement, while the question is asking not a true statement. Are you getting that? So this is going to be the challenge number 4. You cannot underline the keywords. Challenge number 5. And one of the biggest challenges, guys, there will be drastic drop in the speed in which you solve the paper. So time management is going to be another important challenge that you're going to face during NEET 2027. So all these challenges are coming together for NEET 2027. Our challenges are not over yet. Challenge number 6 is about the rough work. So I understand that for re-NEET exam, they have suddenly, given you this rough space so lavishly, 2 in the beginning and 2 pages in the end. But what is going to be in NEET 2027, we don't know. Usually, see, when we go for CBT type of exams, so the centers are providing you the rough sheet, but we don't know how many rough sheets will be provided. So I will give you a very simple trick for that. So please practice your rough work in the least space possible now. Like we used to do it, like take one sheet, make 4 folds of it, and try to do your rough work in a very precise manner. So that later on, that doesn't become a challenge for you. Rough work, rough sheets. Is that clear? So now how do we manage all these challenges so that our NEET 2027 becomes a big advantage for us and not a disadvantage? Is that clear? So what are the things that we're going to work on? Also, guys, because this is a CBT mode, I understand that we are already used to this excessive screen time, but just going through, just watching a video and going through lots of questions and focus, and with a lot of focus, right? Extra focus which is not there during the live class, that type of focus, and excessive screen time, that is tiring, that is very tiring, and we don't know what type of seats will be provided. So how you are going to manage yourself in that whole aura, in that whole space, that everything is going to be challenging. So we have to prepare ourselves for that new exam. So NEET 2027 is going to be difficult because of so many challenges in front of us. Now I am going to tell you a proper strategy for students who are studying offline, doing the self-study, or those who have joined the offline batches, as well as for those who are studying with us. So those online students, we have different types of batches, and Phoenix 2.0 has been launched. The first class is going to begin from 30th of June, that is tomorrow. So you can take the batch as per your convenience, plus batch, Iconic and Iconic Pro. But remember, it is only in Iconic Pro that you will get prepared for CBT exam. Now, this CBT exam preparation is not going to be a normal batch test that occurs every 15 days or every 21 days. No, it is going to be exact replica of your real CBT mode type of exam. So Plus and Iconic doesn't have CBT preparation. You want CBT preparation and you should take this, that is Iconic Pro. In case you have already taken the batch, make sure that you take CBT separately along with this. And those who are studying offline, guys, if you want to continue with that, fine, but make sure that you are getting prepared for CBT. If you are not getting your preparation done for CBT in your offline centers, then please make sure that you take the CBT for properly designed papers for CBT exam. Is that clear? Now see, so we have this computer based test, right? And now these computer based tests, these CBTs can be taken in two modes. It can be taken offline as well as can be taken online also. So if guys, yes, so what is the difference? So we have designed proper centers, around 70 plus centers in the whole country, where you will practically grow there, you will go there, you will physically go there, you and there'll be proper instructions. The same time span will be followed, that you have to reach there 1 hour before the exam starts, you have to download the admit card, you have to follow all those instructions so that you get used to that mode. Is that clear? And the most important thing, you get in that zone throughout the year. You have to practice yourself, you have to put yourself through that challenge. And when that thing becomes a routine, only then the real NEET exam is not going to scare you. So whether the CBT exam will be a good thing for you or a bad thing, this entirely depends on you guys. Whether it will become your biggest advantage or it will be one of the worst things ever for you, that totally depends on you. Right? And what does it depend on? It depends upon whether you practice for it or not. And secondly, very important, you have to start your preparation from the very beginning. Don't think that, okay, I'll just prepare in a normal way as always, and only near exam I'll give, say, let's 10 tests before before 1 month before the CBT. That is not going to help. That is actually not going to help. And it is going to give you more anxiety, because there will be students who are well equipped with CBT mode, and then you will be standing in the corner thinking that I am not well equipped. It is not your knowledge, not your content which will become a challenge here. That we are going to prepare you for. That is obviously going to be the same. And you know that you are here to study. You will study a lot. But the pattern of the paper also matters a lot here. So start your preparation from the very beginning. Make sure that you take these of the CBT, and as already told you, there are these 3 batches. It is in Iconic Pro, guys, that you will be prepared for CBT exams. So if there is a center nearby your house, you can take this offline based. My personal suggestion is take this offline CBT test mode. Why? Because it will actually give you a proper idea of how CBT is going to be, right? Otherwise, you can take it online also. So those who can't practically travel every 15 days or like whenever the test is scheduled, okay, you can take online, but otherwise prefer to take this offline test. Is that clear? So the whole point is that NEET 2027 can actually be an advantage for all those students who are ready to evolve themselves. Right? So evolution, adaptability is the sign of fitness, guys, as Charles Darwin said. And so this is how we are going to tread forward for NEET 2027. All the very best. And if you want to join the CBT preparation, all these batches, Phoenix 2.0 for NEET 2027, make sure that you click on the link below in the comment section as well as in the description box and quickly join that, because we are going to start with this preparation for Phoenix 2.0 from tomorrow onwards. All the very best, and we are all set for all the challenges that NTA is Googling on us. All the best.